Have to come up with new categories for the awards. The Golden Globes came up with a new one this year that basically picture people liked. They had, they had become such self-congratulating, virtue-signaling bores that they had to go, oh yeah, let's make a category for that. People actually paid to see something great.
Bill Maher is once again attacking award shows, and this time his rant may explain why he plans to skip this year's Golden Globes. Maher has never been a fan of award shows, but his frustration has grown in recent years because of what he calls their woke agenda. He believes these events have moved away from entertainment and turned into political stages. If you enjoy bold and honest commentary,
the Oscars is they do reflect society. That's why we pay so much attention, partly. And things are always changing in our industry, like streaming. It just changed the whole industry. This happens so often. So they have to come up with new categories for the awards. The Golden Globes came up with a new one this year that basically picture people liked. They had, they had become such self-congratulating, virtue-signaling bores that they had to go, oh yeah, let's make a category for that. People actually paid to see something great. So there's some Oscar categories. Would you like to hear the Oscar I knew you would. I knew you would want to hear.
Subscribe so you don't miss more clips like this. Maher kicked off his segment by criticizing the Oscars for adding new award categories that he says are designed to satisfy woke audiences. According to him, these categories have little to do with real filmmaking and everything to do with virtue signaling. He questioned why some of these awards even exist, arguing that Hollywood now cares more about appearing politically correct than celebrating great movies. Maher suggested that this shift is exactly why he has no interest in attending the Golden Globes this year, while he hasn't officially confirmed his absence. His comments clearly show his frustration with Hollywood's priorities. Some of the award categories Maher jokes about are exaggerated or even made up. But that's
best editing of a film that's still an hour too long. Achievement in ethnic prosthetics. Best achievement in replacing an actor who tweeted something offensive. Best use of a freeze frame, followed by the words, "You're probably wondering how I got here." The Michael Bay Coolest Fireball Award. The least annoying picture where the plot is driven by a simple misunderstanding. Best song performed by someone your niece can't believe you've never heard.
It's part of the comedy. He uses exaggeration to expose what he sees as the ridiculous extremes of woke culture in Hollywood. His satire isn't meant to trick anyone. It's meant to make people think. By mocking these categories, Maher forces viewers to question whether award shows still honor creativity, or if they've become platforms for political messaging. His sharp humor turns criticism into entertainment while delivering a serious message underneath. Maher also pokes fun at himself, admitting that he once cared about award recognition too. He revealed that he was nominated for his latest stand-up special, but says awards...
Best use of a real-life TV talk show host whoring himself out to make the movie seem more realistic. And how is President Ellis responding?
I know you've been a lot of laughing. I had no idea this could actually be a job. I mean, I knew it could be a hobby. Nigeria, Chicago, Mexico. I'm surprised the guy lasted as long as he did.
According to Maher, he doesn't perform for trophies or red carpets. His goal is to challenge ideas and spark conversations. Instead of changing his work to please woke audiences, he uses comedy to call out what he sees as ideological nonsense. For Maher, the mission isn't winning awards. It's telling the truth as he sees it. Beyond award shows, Maher calls on people inside Hollywood to stop being afraid and speak up. He encourages actors, producers, and creatives to push back against woke pressure. Maher argues that the fear of being canceled is often exaggerated.
When movie lovers get together these days, one phrase that comes up a lot and always makes me sad is, yeah, you couldn't make that one today. Top of that list is the great Tropic Thunder, which the scolds have been after for years. But in February, Ben Stiller tweeted, "I make no apologies for Tropic Thunder. It's always been a controversial movie since when we opened, proud of it and the work everyone did on it." See, people, it's not that hard.
He said it, and he still got a commercial. And the lesson is, if you stand up to the mob for just a day or two, their shallow, impatient, immature, smartphone-driven, gerbil minds will forget about it and go on to the next nothing burger, and you still will have your cojones.
Exaggerated, and that most people won't lose their careers just for disagreeing. He believes silence only allows the problem to grow, while courage can bring back creative freedom. His message is clear. If more people stand up, Hollywood can shift its focus back to storytelling instead of political performance. Maher also points out that many movies and TV shows today are overloaded with woke themes, often pushed by people inside production companies. Sometimes the messaging is subtle, other times it's obvious. However, he notes that not everyone in leadership agrees with this trend. There are studio executives and producers who quietly resist letting ideology control.
Mahoney goes to a man who's dear to my heart for standing up for stand-up. When dozens of Netflix employees walked out over Dave Chappelle's reckless decision to perform comedy on his comedy special, CEO Ted Sarandos could have pulled the special and replaced it with more episodes of Who Wants to Watch Koreans Get... But instead, he reminded his Netflix employees that comedy exists to push boundaries and told them if you'd find it hard to support our content breadth, Netflix may not be the best place for you.
Control creative decisions. Some even push back openly to protect artistic quality. Maher believes this proves woke culture isn't inevitable. With strong leadership and creative courage, Hollywood can still make great entertainment without turning every project into a political statement.
Rowling used to be a villain to the right because she wrote books about witchcraft. Now she's a villain to the left because she has the crazy belief that there's more to being a woman than pronouns and lipstick.
Yes. So that was the point of the evening. How do we take a stand against cancel culture? And I suggested, since we were mostly all in show business, that we start an award show to honor the brave people who have fought back. Well, I got to tell you, the idea was met with great enthusiasm by everyone. And in short order, different people were suggesting the ways that their varied talents could be put to use.